Welcome back to Millie Cockapoo. I hope you are all well. Today's video is going to be on how to reduce your dog's anxiety around fireworks. Anxiety around fireworks is quite common in dogs, and it's normally down to the noise of the fireworks as opposed to the sight of them, just because of the loud bangs. And in general, it tends to be dogs that are more prone to separation anxiety or who already have some form of anxiety that end up getting anxiety around fireworks. And signs of the phobia vary from each individual dog, but some things that you can look out for if you're worried that your dog might be just slightly distressed around fireworks are shaking, whining and barking, hyperactivity, so they're running around like crazy, or they're the other extreme and they're hiding away. They've gone off the food, or like they're refusing to accept treats or refusing to eat in general. They are panting excessively. They're seeking more attention from you or others in your household, and you might be finding that they're weeing or pooing inside the house. Any of those can be signs of anxiety, so it's something to just be aware of around fireworks season. So if you notice any of those, it might mean your dog's uncomfortable. But like I said, it varies from dog to dog what those signs can be. Also, as dogs have a lot better hearing than us, you might notice that those signs appear before you even hear any fireworks. And the signs might also continue long after the fireworks have stopped, and this is because your dog is in a high level of stress and it takes a while for those hormones to disappear and reduce. So there are things that every dog owner can do to help reduce anxiety around fireworks and even prevent it. My first bit of advice, and it's something that I've done with Millie since she was a tiny puppy, is playing noise desensitization playlists around the house. So you can find all of these on YouTube, and they do ones for different sounds, but fireworks is a common one. And what you need to do is just play these sounds around the house and start with a really low volume and then carry on with your normal day. Make them realise that there's nothing to be afraid of. If you're nice and calm, they'll be calm, and give them a lot of positive reinforcement. So play with their favourite toys with them, give them treats and training, all with the noise playing in the background. And then over time, gradually increase the volume of the fireworks. So I did this from when Millie was a tiny puppy. But then whenever fireworks season gets close again, I will start playing the sounds around the house about a week before, just as a bit of refresher training really. Next, you can get some calming scents, like this one from Happy Real Calm. I don't know how you pronounce it. So it's like an air freshener that you plug in, and to a human you can't smell it, but it's meant to give off a scent that's calming to the dogs. I'm personally a bit dubious as to if these actually work. I originally got this one for Millie when she was a tiny puppy to help reduce stress of her leaving her mum and help her settle in the house a bit quicker. Now, I don't know if it's because it was in the house from such a young age, but I've never noticed that this make any difference to her. Maybe she doesn't get anxiety and this doesn't help, or maybe it does work and because it's been in the house the entire time, I just don't notice her any different. Maybe if you've never had any of these scents around your dog and you notice they get very anxious around fireworks, it's worth trying it and seeing if it works for you. Next, you can get calming treats. And I've tried these out with Millie multiple times, and these definitely help to calm her down and, yeah, basically calm down. They make her quite lethargic in a way and tired. There's two brands here, Scrumble ones and Pooch and Mutt. Both of them are completely natural, and you can tell Millie's trying to get the Pooch and Mutt ones. I do have a discount code for Pooch and Mutt treats, so you can get 30% off their entire range and all their website if you use Millie at checkout. This video isn't sponsored in any way, and I have bought these ones myself. So I definitely recommend trying calming treats if your dog gets very anxious around fireworks. Maybe give them to him a bit before you know the fireworks are going to start. And it's all about the positive reinforcement when they're being nice and calm when the fireworks are happening. give them a couple of treats. Next is to make sure you have a nice quiet place in the house that's cozy, that your dog can go to and they can relax. And ideally it's away from the site of the fireworks. It wants to be somewhere that they can go off to on their own and they'll know they'll be safe. So this might be their bed, their crate, they might have a little den somewhere. For Millie, probably under the sofa, just somewhere that they can go off to and know they'll not be disturbed. And if possible, do positive reinforcement training before you know any fireworks are going to happen within that area so they know it's a positive place for them to go. Next, on the days when you know there are going to be fireworks, I know you can't always know when they're going to go off, but on key days like New Year's Eve, Bonfire Night and other major holidays where fireworks are going to go off, make sure you take your pup out for a nice long walk and give them lots of mental stimulation throughout the day so that when it gets to night time, they are a lot calmer and tired, so they're more likely to just sleep through the fireworks. So this, along with the nice cozy space that they can take themselves off to, work hand in hand. So they're nice and tired, they'll go take themselves off somewhere and then they'll just sleep through them, hopefully. Another thing you can get is a Thunder vest. So these are cozy vests that keep your dog feeling nice and secure and safe. Other alternatives are just jumpers for your dogs, because it's about giving them that extra layer of security and calmness. A bit like a weighted blanket for a human. Putting them in a jumper can help them chill out a little bit. And the last thing on my list is to make sure you're acting calm and unfazed by the fireworks. Dogs pick up on the emotions of those around them, and if you're feeling stressed and anxious because you don't know how they're going to act around the fireworks, they're more likely to be anxious around the fireworks. But if you've put in all the work beforehand, played the desensitizing noises, got some calming treats, taken them out for a long walk, at least you've done your best to keep them calm. And if all of that doesn't work, you can go see your vet and get prescribed medication that is anti-anxiety to help your dogs. If you've got any other advice for helping to reduce anxiety around fireworks, then please leave them in the comments down below. If you don't already, please subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like it. If you don't already, go and follow us on Instagram at Millie a Cockapoo, and we will see you next week. Bye!